Hey everyone, Coach Corrie here. I know it's late. I've been sitting here thinking about you all, and I wanted to kind of just make a video for you. I know I was going to start doing the thoughts of the week. Things got really crazy with my family life, with a lot of other things, so I'm sorry I haven't done that yet. It will be coming very, very soon, I promise. I've been thinking about it every week, and I've been feeling horrible that I haven't even started it yet. Okay? So I promise you, just give me some time, let me catch up with things, and I will start making it for you guys. Okay. Um, I wanted to make a quick one here for you though. It's kind of like a thought of the week, but it's more geared toward the business in general and just something for you guys to really think about. Okay. Um, it's about the compound effect, and I know some of you guys or girls have read this book or haven't read it, but if you haven't read it, you really need to. And if you're like right now in the middle of GoPro or have just read GoPro and you're looking for your next book, this is your next book. Okay? This is probably number one, number two, second, first or second most important book in our business. Okay? So definitely check it out. Get it off Amazon, whatever, it's cheap. You can get the audio too. Remember, you don't have to read if you don't like to read. You can listen to the audible version, which sometimes is even better. Personally, I like GoPro's version of the audio better. Okay, so I want to talk about the compound effect. Okay, and in this book, this is a line out of it that kind of explains it in one sentence. Okay, the compound effect is the principle of reaping huge rewards from a series of small, smart choices. Okay, that is the compound effect. The compound effect is basically, small things, small little tiny mini efforts that you build up over time that will all of a sudden show something so huge later on down the road. Okay, it's building up what you're doing. It's building up this momentum to turn into something greater than you can even believe. It happens with even with weight. Like, what happens when we decide to start drinking pop again? Okay, we might not see weight gain right off the bat, right? But 2, 3, 4 months down the road, all of a sudden we're starting to put on a couple pounds. Okay, that's the compound effect. Each decision, each thing, each effort you make, each small, tiny little thing you do every day is building on this compound effect. Each pop we drink every single day, even if it's just one pop a day, one pop Monday, one pop Tuesday, one pop Wednesday, that's building this compound effect, okay? That's building this momentum in the wrong direction, okay? And in our business, in our lives, we can build the compound effect both ways. We can build it in the wrong direction, which is leading our life on a trajectory that we don't want to be a part of, or we can build it in a way that is going to make us, happy, successful. There's all kinds of things. Okay, there's all kinds of ways that that the compound effect can make or break you. Okay, so my point is, what do you want out of this business? I know each and every one of us has a different why. Okay, and we always hear the same cliche why. Oh, I just want to help people. I want to inspire people, and those are awesome. Those are great. I mean, you have to want those things to do this business. Okay, you have to enjoy serving others and helping people, to work this business. This is a servant business. Okay, this is a customer service business. But those aren't our deep internal whys. Okay, our deep internal whys are what drives us so deeply that we will never give up. Okay, and it could be, you're in a horrible job, in a horrible situation that you see no end in sight. Okay, that you literally are desperate to get out of. Okay, I know a lot of us are like that. Well, that is what's going to keep you from quitting, okay? So first off, we need to build that. We need to figure that out. We need to find that internal fire inside us of why we will never quit and why we are going to reach our goals for financial freedom, whatever it may be, okay? And then we start building our momentum, okay? You have to start. You have to start somewhere to start building this momentum, this compound effect that I'm talking about, okay? This business, it can't be something that you just play around with, that you turn on and off like a light switch. It will never, ever, ever work that way. I'll give you a great example. My first year, I started in January, right? I went all out. I went all out, okay, when I first started. I was so excited. It was something that I truly was passionate about. I knew that I would love it, and so I just went all in, okay? I worked the boards, I worked Facebook, I worked every avenue I could possibly find, okay, to try and just make a few dollars. I didn't even care how much I made, and that is key too. At first, you're going to have to understand you're not going to make a lot of money for your efforts. At first, your efforts are going to seem like you're not getting, paid for the amount of time you're putting in. That is normal, okay? But the compound effect will start building that pay, okay? So I'm going to keep going, okay? By the summer of my first year, I had built a pretty strong business. I was starting to make good money, and I was so excited about it, okay? Well, it's summer, right? So what happened? What happens during the summer? We all lose focus. We have so much going on. We're partying. We're having fun. We're going to the lake. We're going camping. So I just stopped working the business. I mean, I did a little bit here and there, but a little bit here and there don't cut it, okay? But I stopped working it basically the middle of June. By the end of August, everything I had built, every last bit of momentum I built, the compound effect that I had worked so freaking hard for, right down the toilet. No joke. I went from making a couple $100 a week easy to making $20 a week, $30 a week. And that is no lie. And that is the power of the compound effect. I built momentum. I built compound effect in the right direction for 6 months. Then I started having the compound effect go down in the wrong direction for 2 months. It works so much faster in the wrong direction than it does the right direction, trust me. Okay? My point is, I know some of you treat it that way. I know that we try to find that balance, and we'll push, and then we'll stop. You have to try and find a good balance. You have to try and find a balance where you're not overdoing it, stressing out, and making it like so stressful on yourself that you have to take a long break or a week break, because whatever momentum you're building is going to go right back down the tube. It's counterproductive, okay? So you have to understand. I know some of you get frustrated. I know some of you are like, how does let's just take me for example, and this is not me bragging at all, okay? How do I hit Success Club 10 every single month? You want to know why? Because I never ever let the foot off the gas pedal. Because I'm constantly pushing. When I hit 10, I don't chill the rest of the month. I keep going, because what happens, okay? I hit 10 middle of the month, right? Well, I could say, screw it. It's the middle of the month. I could take 2 weeks off, and then next month I'll start over again. No, it doesn't work that way. I hit my 10, right, in the middle of the month. Awesome. Now I can start focusing on the following month. So I build momentum for those 2 weeks that I could be just chilling. No, those 2 weeks, I am building momentum into the next month. I am compounding my efforts for the next month. That's how I hit Success Club 10 every month. Because when I hit 10 the first month, I have all that time to compound my efforts to build that momentum for the following month. That is why I am so consistent with Success Club. Okay? You have to build momentum, and then you have to keep the pedal to the floor on that momentum. Okay? If you can do that and yet find that balance, you are going to be successful. You are going to reap the benefits of this business. You are going to be it's going to be so awesome. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even have the words for it. I worked 60 hours a week at my old job, right? Now I'm down to 20. 60 to 20. That's 40 hours less. And I could probably take off more if I really wanted to. And why? Because all of my compounded efforts over the last few years have built up this awesome business. You guys got to see one of my paychecks, and including with Nikki's, $1,000 in 1 week. 1 week. That is mind blowing to me. 3 years ago, you could never tell me I'd make $1,000 in a week. If you could have told me that, I would have been like mind blown. Seriously. That is the power of this business. That is the power of the compound effect. I made a choice that I had a strong enough why that I wanted to fire my boss, be my own boss, never work for the man ever again, and live my life happily ever after. And I fully intend on doing that. And that is my why. My why is to not have to work my real job anymore. To not have to freaking worry about my real job anymore. About having to get up and go to work at a certain time. About having to, make sure we have enough money for the bills with my regular job. No. I want to live comfortably, and I don't want to work for anybody. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want anybody to boss me around, tell me what to do, how to do it. I don't want that. I want to be my own boss, and I want to live the way I want to live. And that is my why, and that is why I'm building this momentum. That is why my efforts are being compounded, and you're seeing it. You're seeing my Success Club 10 plus every month. You've seen my check. You see me going on these trips. You see, all the success, all this fun I'm having. Like, I got to go to the Bahamas this year. There's no way in heck I could have afforded that 2 years ago. No way. I couldn't even afford to go visit family, let alone go to the Bahamas. I went to the Bahamas, Mexico, within 3 months of each other. Like, less than that. Why? Because I busted my ass. Okay? That you have to decide for yourself what you want out of this business. And you don't have to have big lofty goals like that. I didn't start off thinking that, wow, I'm going to make $1,000 a month or a week, or wow, I'm going to fire my boss and just that's it. No, I was like, you know what? I'm going to see what I can do with this business, and I'm going to see how I can do it with how hard I'm going to work. That's straight up it. How hard I'm going to outwork everybody. That was my attitude. I am competitive. I'm very competitive at heart. I was a state basketball player, okay, in high school. Sports are my life, so I'm competitive. And I just told myself I'm going to outwork everybody, and I am going to be unattached from the outcome. If I get told no, great, move on. Go for no, okay? Fail forward. That is how you will build momentum. You can't be attached to the outcome. You get told no, smile and move on. I know that is so hard, but if you can figure it out and you can have that attitude, you will be much better for it and you'll be way more successful. Okay? Just work it. Don't be attached to the outcome. Don't have high expectations right off the bat because you're going to just disappoint yourself. Don't expect to make a bunch of money right away, but I can promise you 100%, 100% promise you that if you give it effort, consistently, every day, every week, every month, every year, you and your family will never have to work again, and you will be handsomely rewarded, and you will reap the benefits of the compound effect. Okay? That's it. That's all I wanted to say, guys. I know this is a really long video, and I'm sorry I went off on a tangent, but you know, I've been talking to a lot of you, and I've been trying to help a lot of you, and I just want you guys to know that this isn't a light switch business. This is something you have to stay consistent with, and you don't have to work it full time. Okay? You don't have to, like, I'm not spending 10 hours a day working this business. It's not like that. You just need to schedule in blocks, small blocks of time every day. That's it. A couple hours a day tops, especially for beginners. A beginner, really, you can get it all done in 1 hour a day. One solid power hour, and you could really start building a really awesome business. What kind of business can you run for 1 hour a day and start making really good money after a while? After you build, your efforts are compounded like that. You can't, okay? Sacrifice 1 hour a day. Whether you're sacrificing sleep, TV, whatever it is, sacrifice 1 hour a day, and I promise you, you will be successful. Okay? I'm going to stop ranting. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to post this tomorrow morning, and if you guys have questions, I want you guys to post below. Okay? I want you guys to post below this and ask me questions. Okay? Let's talk about this. I'm rooting for you all. I hope you know that I deeply care about every one of you. I want all of you to be successful. I mean, it's the truth. And it's not just for me, because I was you at one point. I see the light now in this business. I see the, you know, what could be, and I want that for everyone. I want that for you guys. Okay? So trust me on this. Work with me on this. You know, give me some effort and some consistency, and it will give back to you. I promise. Okay? All right. Coach Corrie out. All right?